Crypto God here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the number one token you should not buy, goddammit. Stop buying it! They keep telling you not to buy it. What are you doing? The price keeps going up, and all they are trying to do is say, please stop! We got Test Token here today. And they not just do this currency, right? They developed tools. This whole thing was a gigantic disaster because it became a success. Today we got Frappo, and the name says Bigfoot Lebowski, but who are you, sir? Who are you?
Well, my name is Greg. I'm British, but my pseudonym is Bigfoot Lebowski. But you can call me Greg for this interview.
Okay. Now,
and Frappo, you have Frappo, who is the creator, the accidental creator of Test Token, and he's based in Italy. So you've got basically a global syndicate here to speak to you.
Man, I'm telling you. And here's the beautiful thing about Test Token. Just how it was an accidental success, so was I, because I'm an accident.
Right.
My mama didn't want me, but I'm here!
Sometimes good things come out of accidents, though. So I've still got hope for you, mate.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. You know, that's the big fun thing, man. That's the big fun thing about all of this, because when you get success when you're least fucking expecting it, and that's what happened with me with this Crypto God channel, right? Like I started doing interviews, and they're like, you know, I kind of like you. I'm gonna have you do some things. I'm like, woo! I was excited. I was excited, you know.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to be here.
You know, I couldn't be more enthusiastic about it because I bring some developers on, right? And some of them think they're fun. They're not fun. Like, but when I get a couple of good guys like you guys, like if you guys have not seen their YouTube content, holy shit. They showed me this video they put up, right? And their team's freaking out about people buying the coin. And he's like, I'm just like, can you dox them and burn them alive? I was like, what the f is this, man? I didn't react as strong as I'm reacting now because I was like, they just met me, okay? I gotta hold it together. I gotta do business. But I was dying, man, because I'm like, oh, this is good. This is good.
Oh yeah, and it's all true as well. I mean, Frappo can vouch for that. I mean, Frappo, it was a accident you launching this whole project, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was terrible. I was just playing with this contract, and I was thinking I was smart, and I deployed the contract. Then I can't kill the thing anymore. So I'm feeling stupid all day. Problems.
I mean,
at work.
you even set up a website called Do Not Buy the Token.
Yeah, that happened at night because I wanted to make a laugh out of it. At least I was feeling really so dumb. Then yeah, I made this website, do not buy the token.com. Yeah, and there people started buying it. I mean, I'm stupid, but the other people are also not so smart. They are buying a test token. And we've been straight about this, except it caught up so much that we couldn't stop it anymore. So the token became the center of our lives. We were working on good stuff, and we had to devolve them to the cause of the token.
That's the worst. That's so horrible. Like, I got this passion project. It's amazing. I put hundreds and thousands of time and effort into it, and then here I have Bob. Yeah. You, Bob. Why are you successful? I hate you. Like,
no, and those assholes keep buying the token. I mean, we tell them don't buy the token, and they're like, "Oh, my cat pushed me. I pushed the button by mistake. Didn't want to buy it. Sorry, Frappo." And then the other guy, I swear I wanted to sell it.
I think they hate you. Like when it comes down to the end of the day, they're like, Frappo, and you're like, I don't want to be known for the failure. Yeah. It's
no,
oh my
they
god.
love making They love making me miserable.
I
Um,
understand though. I'll say something on the stream and I'll say something really, really serious. And I'll be like, I'll pour my heart into it and I will give them life advice. And then one day I go, pee pee poo poo. And that's what gets a memes made about. I'm like,
Yeah. When you think you're smart, you're dumb. And when you're dumb, sometimes you're smart.
and that's what people don't understand about the internet, right? That's what I've learned. Like, I'm in this content creation business and I'm making videos and I'll put 100 hours into a video and then I put 5 minutes into a video and the 5-minute video gets 100,000 views in a day and the other thing doesn't.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you got to throw your hands up and go, I don't know anything, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, like, this is an extremely, like, we posted a preview of a TikTok on TikTok, right? Just to keep the ball rolling. And that preview got 100,000 views in a day. Okay. And about a week or two later, it got finished. And we posted the finished animation up on the TikTok and it got 36,000 views in its lifetime. And I'm like, how did the test supersede the finished goods?
yeah, exactly. No, and we are really trying not to have it pump too much because we are still working on the product and we're not here for a pump and dump. We have months ahead. And
well, you
the more
weren't even
people
supposed to be here in the first place.
Yeah, we don't want any pump. We don't want nothing.
Yeah.
We don't want nothing. I'm actually asking people in the Telegram how to translate "do not buy" in multiple languages just to stop in case there's any miscommunication.
I have an international team. Like, I can put in like 8 languages for you pretty easy. There's also Google Translate, but I think it would fuck you over.
Well, I did that, but I think it mistranslated because people didn't listen. So,
like, this is the first podcast I've ever had to be like, guys, you need to stop, please. like for sake, like, it's gonna if I had hair to pull out besides my beard, I wouldn't have any if I were in your shoes, because like, and it's actually like, now you're like, oh, now we hear what the fuck did we do.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't even just to explain my role in this. Like, I just joined the Telegram chat when there was like 20 people in there, and I thought, this is hilarious. This is a joke. It's a sitcom I'm watching unfold. They were asking, like, what should our logo be for the token? And I just posted this. I put this thing together in Photoshop, which was like the worst logo you've ever seen, which just said like test logo in blank text and in brackets, do not use, just to test. And Frappo is like, that's great, that's our logo. And then he just DM'd me going like, do you want to be our head of marketing? And I mean, I have a marketing background and I have a day job. And I said to him, no, I actually don't. I don't want to be your marketing guy. I don't have time to do it. And he was like, well, that's great, but you're our head of marketing now. And I've the whole time I've been going, I don't want this job. I don't want to do this. So you've got a reluctant token, and you've also got. I'm actually called myself the head of unmarketing because, my job is to actually stop people buying it, which I thought I'd be good at, but apparently not. I can't even do that.
Oh my gosh.
You're terrible.
Everyone at home's like, this got to be some reverse psychology shit. No, people, stop.
No, it's genuine stuff. I could probably send you the screenshot of me saying to Frappo, I don't want this job.
You know what? You should just hire reluctant staff that does everything poorly. And maybe you need to hire some good guys. Maybe you need to hire like people that really want to do it, and then I'll crash it. Like, once and for all.
The hard thing is, right, it's just really good fun, So like every day on this thing has just been so much fun because we've got such a community of people that are all getting behind the the token is called test token do not buy. That's literally what you see in PooCoin, when it's on the charts, like, and just being involved in something like that has just been like, even though I didn't want to work on it, I found myself putting in 16-hour days, chatting to people on Telegram, just having the time of my life.
Right.
And like that's amazing for me. Like the cross section of comedy and crypto is like, that doesn't come around very often.
I have to introduce you to my guy. We call him Flat Screen Vox. Okay. And all he does is he'll pour like 30 hours into making meme videos for like 10 people, and they're the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And later, when we both have some time, we'll just have to have a watch party of his content, because like if he found out that you guys were like angry about people buying stuff, he would just make memes of, he would put Frappo's face on someone beating somebody's ass for buying it. Like,
sounds like our guy. We need this guy. I mean, especially if you've got an audience of 10, that's exactly the amount of people we want to be speaking to.
Unfortunately, I loved his stuff so bad because it was such garbage, I put him on my team.
Nah, that was your mistake.
No. He makes my Reddit successful, because like, this is what I tell people, right? Back when I started doing YouTube first time, they're like, what kind of content you make? I'm like, I make garbage, but people love it. And they eat my shit. And it is just like, I specialize in garbage content, but I also make good content. I have like Crypto God, and I have all these other things that I'm doing that's actually adding value now to the world. Who would have guessed? But before this, like my first stream ever, that I did, it got demonetized in 5 minutes. And under 5 minutes, I got demonetized. Like, we were live for like 30 seconds, and it got demonetized because I started flying into dead baby jokes. And yeah, ever since then,
silence. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but no, it was hilarious because everybody was laughing, right? But my comedy was so bad. YouTube's like, you can't get funded, but you do so good, we can't take you off the air, right? Because I get YouTube hundreds of thousands, I get YouTube millions of views, right? So they're like, we can't stop him, but we can discourage him strongly. So what I started doing is I started streaming for 2 hours a day. And then like when they took my monetization off completely for my streams, like we'll schedule a stream and it'll say ineligible for monetization. I started streaming for 4 hours a day.
That's a badge of honor.
Yeah. I'm like, it makes me happy that YouTube's like, we want him to stop, but we can't stop him. He makes us too much money. Like, I love that, and it was an accident, right? Like, I just talked about what I thought was funny, and people found it funny too, and I think there's something really magic about the accidental success, because success will come when you least expect it to the deserving. And when you got like, 1,000 people out there, 1 million people, however big your base is, and they're seeing you like freak out, and that brings them joy, they're never going to stop.
Yeah.
They're never going to
especially
stop.
Especially when it's like a frustrated Italian man trying his best to communicate in English. Just don't buy it.
He can say it so clearly in English, but in Italian, but when it comes to English, it's comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, Frappo, you actually, you were running, I should use the past tense, pretty successful agency in Italy for 10 years. And I mean, I'm just interested as to, because you work in the office every day, you got a team of people around you. Like, what is that like? What are your colleagues thinking of Test?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, so my assistant became the president, basically. She's running everything for me since I have no life since the token launch.
So it's destroyed your life.
Yeah, totally. And the others, no, I think they are having fun because we're doing these stupid videos at the office. They hope maybe that we get to do some less client work and more stupid work. I hope to give it to them. It's a funny place. People are cool. I think they're friends, and it's about 40 people now. And we also do good works for clients.
Yeah, it's like Frappo actually messaged me saying like, I don't know if I have a reputation anymore. Like he's genuinely worried for his career because he's become the face of the accidental.
He's the face
success.
of failure.
Yeah. Exactly. Then go tell the clients we won't mess up. I'm literally the face of mess up in internet. They they are saying, "Oh, I frappoed these," when they want.
Ordering a Frappo at Starbucks isn't what it used to be.
Yeah,
Frappuccino.
and we have these big brand clients, big brands, international clients, and I don't know if they're going to trust me
Oh,
so
well,
much.
man, f them, right? Like coming on with me is probably your biggest mistake. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? You didn't ask for it. You literally were like, okay, I'm going to just do this to see how it works in the system. You know, I'm going to move a couple things, and then some asshole who was bored bought it, and it went up. And another person saw like, oh, that went up. Oh, well, I'm gonna. And then another asshole was like, and then you're like, you start freaking out. They're like, guys, no, and they're like,
Yes. Yeah.
And then, you know, to make it worse, like Bitcoin stole our whole unmarketing thing yesterday. You know, suddenly everyone was saying, do not buy Bitcoin. And we're like, well, we started this thing, the test token, and you guys have stolen it. And you know what the irony was? In a day like yesterday where everything just went red, test token was the highest. I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I think it was the highest gaining token of the whole day yesterday.
No.
We did
in DeFi.
Yeah.
It went up 100% yesterday when everything else was red.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What?
It totally is just.
So you're
everything's flipped
telling
on its head.
me my BNB lost me like how much, and you went 100x yesterday? F you.
Not like 100%, but yeah.
It doubled in value, so I think we went up to 10 million market cap yesterday.
Yeah.
What is happening? Why?
Yeah, they think we're a store of value.
I can't take it. This is so stupid.
Yes. Exactly.
Here, I thought I was gonna come into this interview and talk to these two clever marketing guys, and it's just one gigantic, like, I don't understand conversation.
Yeah, we thought you might have some answers, to be honest. I thought this was like a self-help type situation.
Oh my god, I understand memes enough to know what the f is happening, to be honest. Like, because again, my dude Flat Screen, man, he just makes memes of stuff. And if you make people laugh one time, like, okay, so I brought this new person onto my stream on the other channel, and she made a joke. And jokes never land the way you 100% expect, especially with like a room full of people. And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. You know, I woke up in the closet and now I'm here. And I'm like, no, I opened up my closet to change my clothes and you were in there wearing some Crowley merch. Creep. And then people start calling her Closet Girl, and she got so mad. So then they start calling her Angie Closet Girl, and she got even angrier. Then they made like 100 memes about her because the internet is full of horrible people.
Yeah.
And the more you resist it, you know, it persists. So Frappo's like hating all these memes, but they just keep coming. People keep putting his face on anything. It's brilliant.
You know what? Real quick, I'm sending your video to my dude Flat Screen Vox right now, and I'm going to just like have him make stuff just for fun because I want to add to the problem. I just want to add to the problem, bro. Make a meme about this, sir.
I'm starting to think that because we did the do not buy the token, it's not working. I feel like we need to because it's people think it's reverse psychology and it isn't. So we need to do like do not buy the token, or I can't do buy the token because that would just so I think it has to be do not buy or something like that, because whatever it is, it's just not working. So any ideas, write in. We'd love to hear them.
You know what? We haven't tried women in bikinis yet.
Everyone's tried that at some point,
but you guys haven't, right? If all else fails, see women in bikinis be like, do you want success? Do you want sexy babes? Don't buy the token.
It could work.
And just have the sexy babes right next to Frappo, and he's just like, come on guys, you can have women if you don't waste your money. Like
Yes, don't waste your money.
Don't waste your money. Stop it, please. Buy pizza. Buy spaghetti. Something. Come on, Mamma Mia.
I can do that.
That's the very spot. That's probably the best impression I've ever heard of Frappo. I felt like he was in the room.
I got
years
lasagna.
You suckers hand off on marketing.
So
It's
I
supposed to
asked
be
you to
fun.
say something real quick, Bigfoot, beforehand. You know, that word about lower back pain. Can you give it to me?
Oh, would that be lumbago?
It's lumbago. Give it again.
Okay.
Lumbago.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My, I'll have to, lumbago. I'll have to show you the GIF for it because, right now, we're just here in a second, though, you guys do actual serious projects and you plan on, you have to recover this somehow, right? Now that it exists, we can't just waste their money, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, the irony is Frappo and his team, the genuine devs, probably some really talented people, smart people there who I feel sorry that they have to, work under Frappo. But, putting that aside, there's people with some really great ideas. And they were building these sets of wallet tools that were separate to test, and some really exciting stuff. I don't really understand it because I'm not really technical. But what we figured was because we have all these holders, whether they're fools or idiots or just people trying to with us, we have all these holders of test token. Why not give them these tools to play with and use that as a test? Literally using our audience to test out these cool wallet tools. Frappo can talk more about the specifics on that. So the irony is everyone thinks this is the hottest meme token, but we're going, no, this actually could have a use case. And people don't really seem to care about that. But, Frappo's excited about it and his team are very excited about it. And the ideal would be, what if we capture both worlds? That would be awesome.
You know what?
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of meme coins fail.
Yeah.
I think that's where they fail. I mean, will your team actually do it, though, Frappo, with the fact that nobody listens to you, apparently? The entire community doesn't listen. But on the off chance that they do listen, right? And of course I'm joking, right? Because at his job, he's the boss, But
I think he's a smart guy who just up once, but everyone, no one listens to that anymore. They'll just remember. But there's a great product there. I've tried the tools out. They're really, really helpful, annoyingly.
Right. And that's the thing. All memes aside for a second, joking aside, you guys have some really cool utilization aspects that you are working on developing yourselves because you are actual serious developers.
Yeah. Well, and we see people coming into DeFi every day, and they don't understand how much they have. They don't see their tokens, and in Telegram every day there is someone coming and asking, how can I see this token in my Trust wallet? I can't see the token, and they have to add it manually, and it's all very complicated. With this thing, you just open the website and everything you have pops up. Yield farm, liquidity, pairs, your tokens. We actually do one thing that we check the difference in price in several places, so we can tell you that if you sell it here, you can get a little bit more or less. We are doing it in the current release. It's with Pancake version 1 and version 2. Sometimes you get twice the price selling in the right version. And we are adding support for a lot of other exchanges soon.
So and we've called it FoolsTools.net. Just embracing the whole accidental success thing. So it's Fools Tools, and we're hoping that all of our fools that bought test can use these tools.
So hold up real quick. I just learned something. You're telling me based upon the actual apparatus that I use to trade with, I get more money. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, it's we yeah.
hold up.
It's like the most understated answer.
Like, so my brain just lit on fire for a second because no one's explained this to anybody ever. And you just explained, yo, if you just use something different to optimize the exchange, you'll like make significantly more. Why aren't people talking about this?
Okay, I don't know, because ordering to check for every token the price in pancakeswap version 1, version 2, and so we started from that, and now we automatically tell you the highest one, so if it's version 1 or version 2.
So
And-
you're telling me FoolsTools does the footwork for you and it just carries it out?
Nah,
Kinda. It tells you what to do.
It helps you. It helps you. So since our community people, our community is full of dumb people. They bought the token.
Well,
they
I'm
must be-
stupid as shit, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, and we are dumb as well. So we thought that we needed to make their life simpler.
So
And the whole goal is making it like you use it as home page, and we are adding functions every week, and it will be very complete by in a month or two. I think you wouldn't even need to leave it for many particular reasons. You can just play it there and do most of the things you usually do around.
that's
Many.
that's crazy because, like, by the way, my meme guy's on you now. He's gonna make some memes.
Bring it on.
I no, you don't realize he's a savage. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. But that's exciting though. You actually have, like, outside of this, right? You have these FoolsTools to help, like, wow, that's cool as shit. Like, that was like a bomb off in my brain, Frappo. Like, I kid you not. Like, hearing that, I'm like, oh, I gotta use that. Like, whoa.
There's actually a big, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but there's a big one launching next week that is going to literally flip the world of trading on its head. We're going to be doing we'll be doing a big a really fun promotional video for it, probably launching Monday or Tuesday, and it's going to blow people's minds. So we can't say too much because we want it to be a surprise, but you want to be there Monday or Tuesday to see this thing as it goes live.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's I'm having a hard time processing right now because, like, that's awesome. Now here's part of the problem, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So, like, you guys are going to hate this to an extent, right? But you guys landed in my top 10 list of cryptos to know about.
Oh, for sake.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No,
because
no.
yeah, no, I'm sorry. My word's my bond. I reached out to the community and I said the first 10 people I interview on this podcast are in my top 10 lists of
Stop
new
saying it.
cryptocurrencies you need to know about. And people, everyone at home, Test is number 10 in my top 10, which means you guys will be the first name spoken, which will be the one that will probably be heard the most.
As long as we're like the loser on a chart, I don't mind.
But you're 10 out of how many thousands?
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to put positive. I was trying to put a negative spin on a positive situation.
I wish I could have better news for you, but I don't. You know, I don't, because yeah. I could make a thumbnail that says, "Don't watch this video."
That would be great. Anything you can do to help.
I could
Just
be
say-
like, "Don't watch this video. Stay the f*** out." Stuff like that. I'll do what I can to. I gotta still post it. It's my job, but I could do what I can to, like, in the description, be like, "Don't read any further. Don't visit any of the websites. Absolutely, do not buy the token."
Don't vote. Do not buy test. Do not visit foolstools.net. You know what? But the hard thing is, when I know this fun stuff's coming. I'm like, well, I'm telling people not to buy, but
Well,
I can't. I would also tell them maybe don't sell. You know,
right.
because it's hard because I'm like, I don't want to. I mean, this could become the gateway of all DeFi, and like, I don't want to be the guy that told everyone to sell. So I'm just saying,
Right.
don't buy.
Now, I wouldn't buy more. I mean,
No,
like,
definitely.
I
don't buy
kind of want to
more.
buy some just to off Frappo. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have like, I'm thinking about just dumping $1,000 in it to with you, like, just to with you, because the fact that your chart would go up from my purchase would make me happy.
Oh God, Frappo has nightmares about just big green candles.
Yeah.
Like, it would make me laugh to, like, if I even made a cent off my investment just because I know it makes you angry. Like that's yeah.
Frappo, when was the last time you had a good night's sleep? Just out of interest.
I think that was the day before launching the token.
Yeah, okay. So 2
Now, how
weeks
quick
ago.
did it take off and you realize, oh no?
Yeah, pretty fast. Then it stabilized. We didn't have, we didn't do all the classic marketing stuff. When people started shilling it, we discouraged them. So people were going like, "When Lambo," and we said, "Never Lambo. You will lose all your Lambos here." So, or when Moon, never Moon. We are aiming to the ground.
Into the ground like Hades level.
Zero!
Like...
Zero, exactly. And they are going, the classic stuff. People promising the others they will be rich, and we say, no, you can't say that. So
this is what I'll say. You buy test, you're a fucking idiot, but let's be stupid together. And I want to frustrate him. Like, really? Like...
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Do it for the meme, and let's see what happens. I want to, like, honestly, I'm curious, like 100% curious. I would, you know what, guys? I would love to have a test podcast just to be like, don't listen to this podcast, like, based on our collective availability. Like, I think that'd be funny, man. I think it'd be good. Because here's the thing, right? Like, if anything, even if it does make a lot of money, or if it makes zero, the joy that I have right here and the joy that people are getting from just all these memes being made, great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it reminds me of, like I'm a big fan, and Frappo's a big fan of Silicon Valley, the HBO show. And it's like we're living in it right now. You know, Frappo is Richard, who maybe had some good ideas once and then got known for something that he possibly didn't. You know, Test is FoolsTools is Pied Piper, basically, and that's kind of what it feels like to be in the chats every day and engaging with our audience, and it's just a really fun ride.
Well, I have a similar story, right? Like, I ended up here because I moved in with some furries through Airbnb.
Okay.
And
that's a similar story, but pretty different.
Yeah, it's similar, and I never thought that moving in with some furries would lead to me being successful on YouTube. Like,
what were you hoping that would come from that, by the way, or should we not talk about that?
No, I was moving to get closer to my brother, right? So I booked an Airbnb, and I booked it first, right? Because the price was good, and I booked it, and then, like, the money was already spent. I was past the refund date, and I looked at the description, and it says, "Oh, on every Saturday we throw a furry meet," and I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "A furry?" So they they're going to have a furry party every Saturday, and I booked it for a month, and my money is already gone, and I'm like, "Oh no!" So I get in here, and I don't know what to expect, and then like. One of them's doing YouTube. He's like, "Hey, yo, do." And then next thing I know, I'm doing YouTube on his channel. And next thing I know, I own the channel. And next thing I know, I got multiple channels and I'm doing stuff. And like, because my plan was move in, stay the month, and then move out. But then I started finding success. And I was like, well, I guess if I'm going to be successful and make a living, I might as well stay right where I'm at. So I stayed.
Yep.
And like, I'm not a furry by any means, but I live with a bunch of gay furries, and the stories I could tell you, like, there for a good 4, 5, 6 months, there was a tent in my living room.
Wow.
A tent, bro. It wasn't really a sex tent; it was a gay sex tent. And as a guy who's a straight, not a furry person, a gay sex furry tent is my nightmare. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, it's just hard to play Xbox when that's going on, isn't it?
Yeah, a
Really?
little bit. There's not much of a sound barrier, but at least, I'm not walking into 3 dudes human centipede style,
Well, this might excite you, but I learned today that Frappo owns a bear suit, a bear costume.
Oh.
And we sort of want him to start wearing it, maybe as a way to put people off buying.
Luckily for you, if you can get me a video of that, I can put it in the furry channel that I own. That'll definitely discourage people from buying if you're advertising with furries.
Are you sure?
There you go, Frappo.
I mean, the furries will buy, but all the normies will sell. Like,
I mean, Frappo, tell us a bit more about your bear costume.
What's there to say about the bear costume? I think no, we wanted to use it yesterday and Sunday.
It was an investment. It was a business investment.
It was a business expense. Its fursuit is a business expense. Tell me more.
I guess we're gonna use it the next bear market.
Well, it sounds like you better get yourself over to the front room there, Frappo. You've got an audience right there.
You have bottles of lube on tap and a tent to get to, sir.
I mean, Frappo's been getting the whole way through this project. So.
There's 80 furries in that gay chat, and I'm sure every single one of them would love to run a train on you. So you got this. They're gonna take me off the air. This was a horrible idea, because this is reminding me of my other stream, because all it is jokes and horrible people.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I thought it'd be an innocent conversation. When I spoke to Frappo before we chatted, I asked him what he was doing. He said he was watching the movie Up with his kids. So, like, this evening really kind of went south for him, you know.
It's going down like he hopes tests will. Like, oh my goodness, man. Well, this has been a great time. Do you have anything else that you're working on currently? Or is it just wrapped up primarily into trying to salvage this entire test?
Trying to stop people buying. Yeah.
And, of course, the FoolsTools, in case they don't stop buying, at least they can use it. Anything else that you got in the pipeline? Or is all your efforts wrapped up there?
Yeah, no, we can't tell much. I think it's the first time the development of a product is serialized, because Greg has been shying about it, but he's actually a film writer, and he has like a lot of awards for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I know that I'm having to give him back one.
Sorry for outing you, Greg.
Really?
Yeah. And we are serializing. So it's like you see the development of the product and all the ups that we do. So you get to enjoy a bit the team, and at the same time we talk about things that you can actually use. They are real, and I don't know if that's been done before.
You know, like, I'm supposed to, like, in the next week talk to, like, Leeway Hertz, and all he does is develop technologies, you know, or they. I want to say he, because I always, like, I don't know who this person is, but they're like one of the like top developers for technologies and stuff, right? But I don't think he's going to be as fun to talk to. We'll see, you know.
I bet he's got a few furry animal costumes.
Yeah, I hope at least 2. Otherwise, Frappo dominated the furry crypto market already, single-handedly, on accident. On accident, he is the premier furry cryptocurrency.
How did this happen? Are we?
That's what you ask yourself every day. How the this happen.
He has the same reaction I do to all the furries. I sit in the middle of this and I'm like, this is my life now. This is my life now. What the f is this? And I'm just like, oh man, I what do I do? This is horrible. Like, here I am, there's a man walking around in a jockstrap and a deer head, and I'm just trying to eat my lunch. We got someone joining on the call right now. Username, Exotic Lunchbox. What's up, Lunchbox?
He's shy.
I put in all that hype, and I think I scared him.
He left real quick.
I don't know what I walked into, but I don't like it. Just like
He's
the
like,
furry
sorry,
parties.
wrong chat. I thought this was a furry party. Yeah.
I thought it was a furry party. Oh God. Oh no.
That's actually our marketing manager. He probably is now looking for a new job after this. So he probably just checked in to tell us he quit.
Well, hopefully, right? You coming on here gets you to your goal, because my whole job is to help people reach their goals. So if you're trying to crash this, I got you. I'll wreck that.
Thank you, mate.
Because
we appreciate that.
I bring the thunder.
Bring the non-buyers, people with no money. That's who we want.
Yep. I know a lot of poor people. I got you.
And if they don't come to buy the token, I think they might enjoy just being along for the ride.
Just the memes, man. Like, the memes by itself is why I'm in for it. That's why I offer you an invitation to join me once a week if you want to.
And are you talking at your house or on the air?
More the better, baby.
Well,
I only got two legs, but I can make room on my lap for both, okay? Like, that's all I got.
Well, let's start with on the air. Frappo's booking his ticket right now, I'm sure.
Don't do it, Frappo! No! The furries will eat your ass alive! Don't do it! Take that how you want it. Just don't tell me later, okay? Please. Think of the children, but not in the moment. It's kind of weird.
Think of Up. Think of the movie Up, for goodness sake.
Snipe hunting. But as it were, guys, man, it's been a great conversation. It really has. Yeah. And, if you guys want to come back next week, I would love to have a conversation with you every week.
Yeah.
It'll be just nice to document Frappo's descent
into madness.
We would love to be back. We really appreciate, getting a platform just to tell people not to buy. So thank you, mate. It's been great fun.
Yeah, you guys you're welcome back anytime. Like, if you guys want, like, really, like, I will meme the crap out of you just to make him mad. I already got my memester on it. I already got him. Like, I'll show you, like, everyone at home won't see, like, just like I'll show you what I sent them and you'll be like, God, just like right here, just like, it's like, okay, if you just want me to meme them, I got you. I'm like, yes, memes aplenty, all the memes is like coming right up. Like, there's going to be GIFs of Frappo now.
There are a few.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have enough.
I am so happy. I'm so happy. But yeah, guys, man, this has been the one top 10 token you need to know about right here. Number 10 out of all of them. Of the thousands, this is number 10 you need to know about.
We are top of the 10. Number 10 of 10.
Yeah, number 10 of 10. Out of thousands, they're number 10. That's not what you want to hear, is it?
I don't know. Just put a negative spin on it for us, would you?
I'll try. I'll try. I don't know what I can do, but I'll do my best.
All right.
But yeah, guys, it's been a great show. I really appreciate you coming out. You got to definitely check them out. All their links will be in the comment below, but don't click them.
Yeah,
right?
Probably best just to stay away.
I mean, it's the ethical thing to make them available, but just...
I mean, sometimes you got to click it just so you tell your friends why they shouldn't buy.
Yeah,
exactly. So what you need to do this right now is you need to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this to everybody to warn them about just this accident, okay? And while you're at it, if you do end up accidentally getting attacked by furries and buying because they're yiffing you to death, then you need to hodl that